These cars aren't just vehicles. They're virtual dreams on wheels. 100% simulated, 100% yours. Whether you're test driving in the metaverse or racing through custom-built scenarios, we put you in the driver's seat of imagination. Choose your model, tweak your torque, and paint it pixel perfect. No limits, no emissions, no pressure. Simulated vehicles. Drive the unreal. Hey, welcome on back to another car dealer simulator here on Simulated Mind. So, we ended up selling a few more cars, building up our reputation. We're halfway through Reputation 2, trying to get to Reputation 3, so that way we can upgrade the office, which will be fantastic. That'll open up a lot more doors for us. So with that, you know, I love the month of Jupiter, and I hope you do too. What does that say? Julie? Is that Julie? I don't know. Anyway, sleep time. Nice and refreshed, ready to go. Can we close the door? No? There we go. We're still waking up. It's okay. Ah, yes. You can almost smell the sails in the air. Alright, let's do this. Ooh. Different car than usual. Harmonia Vehicles. Allegretto. 10K. Ooh. That is tempting. I'm quite tempted on that. Ooh. Harmonia Vehicles Allegretto 13K. So I'm assuming that once we up our reputation or our ranking, maybe we come across more expensive cars over time. These are a lot newer too. Everything else has been in like 80s, 90s. I'm kind of tempted to do this. That would only leave us with 3K. But one, we might be able to get it for 9K. And two, as long as it's in really good condition, we can make it a quick flip. Yeah, 48% drivable, treated. Seats 5, interesting, okay. Yeah, let's do it. Let's take on the risk and see what we can get out of it. You know, as the saying goes, car pay diem. Car is in the phrase. Where are we going? That way? Carpe diem, seize the car. Let's go. So hopefully we can get it for around 9K. If we could get it for 8K, that'd be amazing, but I doubt it. The way people have been going back and forth on these bids. Alright, almost there. It'll be interesting to see it up close. See what it's all about. God, this car really just needs a tune-up in the worst way. Alright. Fine. I was trying to line it up so... Well, okay, I guess we're going by... Forward! Anywho. Well, that was an experience. But yeah, I was trying to line it up so that way all I'd have to do is just drive it backward and get the car, but whatever. How you doing? Okay. Brown is an interesting color on a car. You don't often see it. Kevin. Okay. As I mentioned, the ad price for the car, $10,625. Can we get it for $8,785?
Oh, nah, dude. I don't like that at all, man.
Also, this guy looks like Gunther. If anyone knows Gunther, you know. Oh, you touch my tra-la-la. Oh, my ding-ding-dong. Anyway, look up the song, the Ding Dong Song. It's fantastic. It'll change your life.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
Okay, we're getting them down.
Maybe if I would just... I don't know. That's a tough one. Maybe...
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, partner. That's the great prize.
You know what's funny? So I have a buddy who's from Lithuania, and him and I connected whenever I was streaming on Twitch, and we've done game series together and everything else, and he's a good guy. And he has sort of that accent, and when he really pushes it, he does sound like that. Like when he's like purposefully trying to overemphasize his accent even a bit, it's quite funny. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? All these cars come with fuel, so I feel like this is the easiest thing to do. Is drive it up on the dolly. I don't know if we can get away with it, but we'll see. Yes, we can. Alright, great. I'm doing that from now on. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take it to the junkyard real quick. I'm gonna scan it, and I'm gonna figure out what parts we might need, and if there are any we can find at the junkyard for cheaper. We're over here anyway, we might as well. It'll save us some time, save us some fuel. This traffic, though, jeez. Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah, okay, we could just go this way, my bad. I'm so used to coming up from the other side. So I was like, oh, it should be on my right, right? No, it's on my left. Right. Actually, one thing I like is when you get out of the car, it stops the car. I've been in some games where you hit E to get out of the car, and if the car's still moving, it will keep on moving. Cool. Okay, so scanner works. Just want to make sure. Let's do it on here. Okay, so exhaust catalytic converter. So catalytic converter could be definitely switched out. Brake clips, which we have brake clips, so we'll be able to switch that out without having to spend any additional cash. The right front brake disc, so we could go for a brake disc if it's over 36%. We'll change out the clip. Catalytic converter would be nice if higher than 21%. We'll handle this. That's easy enough. Could potentially go to the shop and get a brand new battery for it as well. Can I scan you? No? Okay. At least I asked, you know. Oh, alright. No brake disc, that's higher. Supposedly it says open last report, which would be great if we could open it here, but we can't. It doesn't seem to want to work, unfortunately. Oh, and the catalytic converter here, too, is just really not in good condition. Darn. Okay. Rest of the exhaust stuff, though, 49%, 45%, 47%. Manifold 49. Okay, no. No, this still beats it out. Okay. The clutch. Let's look at the clutches. Clutch 29% in comparison to 35. Yeah, no. Okay, that still just beats it. We'll be able to switch that out for sure. And 36% for disc brakes. And 2218. Suspension pin? Looking at anything at this point. Suspension. Nope, still outdoes it. Or as close to it, so it's not really worth it kind of thing. Okay. Exhaust resonator, where's that at? 61%? Okay. Darn. Well, I tried. There we go. The big thing is at least checking to make sure. See where we can save some money. Well, on the way back, we'll go to the shop. And see what they have that we can afford within our budget. Ooh, buddy. Hi. Sorry. Sorry. I really need to repair this car. Mind you, all that was from me being a bad driver and just trying to cut through. But all the damage is taking. I'm curious on if, when you hit things, if it does damage the parts or not. Alright. Okay, buddy. Let's see what you have. 200 brakes, yes. $200 for a brake disc, okay. We can shell out for that. I wish I could view the report here as well. That would be nice. Let's see. Okay, so we have that. We'll switch out that. Catalytic converter would be the other thing to look at. Where art thou? Catalytic converter. There you are. Ooh, 500. Yeah. Well, that's a lot of money, buddy. You know what? I'll do it. But that's it. That's all I'm spending. I actually really like that we can make decisions on which parts we want to work out and, you know, which ones like we want to repair or change out. Like that's, I don't know, there's something about it I just really like. Just a neat thing, because a lot of times in games, they'll do like a broad stroke where it's like, okay, repair the car, cool. Do you want to just pay $2,000 and repair the whole entire car? You don't get to pick and choose what to repair. So it's really nice that we have those options. It's fine, that'll buff out. Alright, let's do this. Time to get sudsy. You know, I really do wonder what the reasoning is behind not seeing so many brown cars. I'm curious on if it's more of an aesthetic thing where people just aren't really drawn to brown through different studies and stuff. They've just captured that and went, yeah, no, people just won't buy a brown car. Because I know a few people actually who would totally be all about that and actually grab one because they love brown. Or I wonder if it's just... I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm assuming they just don't sell as well as like black, white, gray, silver. The most common colors you really do see everywhere. But yeah, those colors get so boring, and I will say, it's tough to find your vehicle at times when you're in a parking lot, or parking garage even. And you're looking around going, I see nothing but black, white, silver. I'm in trouble. This is gonna be a bit. There we go. Exfoliating the car. Everyone's favorite. Nothing worse than a car with blackheads, you know? I don't even want to picture that, to be honest. I like the little audio cue, like, okay, you've done the bulk of it. You're good. You can move on. It's like, okay, good. There's no, like, guessing. Because that would really be the worst, to be like, why isn't it at 100%? What am I missing? Where is it? Time to break my mouse and keyboard. You know, one thing I would really like is a photo mode, but also like a mode where you can just hide UI and move the camera around freely. I think that would be awesome. Not only just for content creation for fun stuff, but also I feel like a lot of people are going to want to showcase all the cars they worked on. And I think it would be neat to give them the ability to take cool photos or videos and stuff like that. Or like while they're driving, capture stuff without like the HUD up and everything. Because you're going to get people who are intrigued on cars but don't know a lot, but you're also going to get a lot of car fans that, you know, their focus is on the car itself, so they want to see it. So I feel like that would be really neat and be, yeah, I think a lot of fun to add it in. They have a pretty solid photo mode in Gas Station Simulator, so that could be a source of inspiration. They actually do promote Gas Station Simulator in their main menu, and I don't know how they're connected, because as far as I know of, they're different developers. Maybe it's like a small offshoot or something of the main developer for Gas Station, or they're just friends or something. I'm not really sure. But either way, it's a good resource, you know. Nice. It's like it never happened. We swear rust has never touched this body. This body is pure. Has bags under its eyes. All right, there we go. Then again, its eyes would then be on its butt, and that's just weird. Wow, spray can has some reach. Okay, so I do... Make sure that we have that report. So it's the right rear clip. And did I go for the catalytic converter? Or did I go for the disc brake? I don't even remember now. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, show durability, please. So we have one of the clips that we're going to use. We could actually slap on this one too, somewhere else, or just change out all the clips, because, let's see. I need to get out of here. There we go. View last report. Where are the clips at? Let's see. Clip. Oh, actually, no. The rest of them are pretty solid. It's just that right rear. Okay. So right rear. Yes, catalytic converter. Okay, so we'll switch that out. And then, was there a disc? So right front. Okay, so right front, right rear. Good luck me trying to remember that still, but we'll try. Okay, so right front. This is the actual brake disc. There we go. Slap a new one on there. Boom. Just like new. Alright, so we just have to do that rear, and then this thing is good to sell. Or, no, the rear clip and the, that's right, the catalytic converter. There we go. Maybe? Oh, that's right, we're in assemble. Disassemble. Boom. Good old wrenching ASMR there. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Assemble. Pop in. Yeah, let's go with the 100%. That's fine. They're only like 20 bucks or something. I'm not gonna do super cheap stuff on, or worry about super cheap stuff, so. Okay, and then go back to disassemble. Where are you? Ugh. Okay, there we go. Tailpipe, exhaust muffler. So there's the catalytic converter. Actually, we're not looking to spray it. We're looking to replace it. So let's go disassemble. There we go. Just slides right in. Love that. Boom. I'm sure in real life it's not that simple, but that is totally fine. I'll take it. Really? Oh, come on. Work with me. Okay. So let's sleep. We'll take photos, get the ad up. Ready to rock and roll. Yes. Show passion to the camera. Make love to it. There we go. Harmonia. Wow, those are terrible pictures. I swear there's more light out there. Oh, look at that. Visual condition, excellent. Technical condition went from 48% aroundish to 58. So we got it up 10%. I'll take it. So almost 14K market value, but of course people will try to go lower than that. Because of that, I almost want to go 1550. Oh wait, we get a 5%. Get me out, get me out, get me out. Let me run. Wrong car. Football injury. How's it going? Yeah, you better run. Huh, mister? I'm gonna hunt you down, boy. Where you going? Where you going? You know, that was the worst route to run. Hey, we're jogging buddies. Excuse us, watch out. Me and my bestie. Going for a run. How do I get that hoodie, by the way? Alright, fine. I thought he was just gonna despawn, but no, he's just hauling butt. Alright. So, let's see here. So we get a 5% bonus for photos, 7.5% bonus for it being washed. So can we go up to 1,700? A little too high. 1,650? How was this bar full at 1,650? Really? Is that a glitch? Or... is that 1,700 definitely... no, now it's not jumping down 1,700. Okay. 1,750? This isn't changing now, so I don't know what's going on. I think this is glitched. Oh, now it's working. Oh, was I not putting in enough zeros? Maybe that's what it was. Okay. Ooh. Oh yeah, no, I'm missing it. That's why. That's on me. I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, oh yeah, no, I'm not putting in enough. I'm putting in 1,650, not 16,000, which is what I'm trying to go for. Okay. So we are all set. We need to open up. Shiny, happy Allegretto. Come on, folks. Get your Allegretto on. Sounds like a drink from Starbucks. No wonder it's brown. Alright, here we go. Yeah, sir, look at that Allegretto. It's a great year. Runs like a dream. Really good suspension. Handles turns very well. You're going to get some pretty solid gas mileage, about 25 in the city, about 30 on the highway. It's going to be amazing. Especially as you walk here, I'm assuming you don't have a car, so there you go. It's a step up from your shoes. Though, same color. There we go, my man. Willie. No. How about no?
Hell no.
No, it needs to be higher than that, dude. No, 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 no. What the? I swear I know how to type. Echo, echo, Yeah, because the market price is like 1,300 and something. He's close. He's about $500 short. Or, no, more than that, actually. No, not really. About 500 short. Do I really care that much? Let's see. I bought it for 9K. So that's almost 4K profit right there. Okay, let's go for it.
Okay. Okay.
Make a total of $50,000. Wow. There we go. We're closed. Move along. Stop floating above the parking lot. Thank you. Sir, I'm going to need to ask you to leave. Sir? Sir?
Hell no.
Are you good? Rude. Rude. Hi, madam. How are you? Are you going to be rude too? No? Okay. What? You want to buy the parking space? I'll sell it to you.
Hell no.
Okay, well then fine.
No.
Alright, so we are almost Reputation 3. We've got almost 16K, so that's awesome. We can get a quick flip. That would be really nice, because a quick flip means that we'll get 3 a lot sooner and can hopefully upgrade. I'm not sure if the upgrade will cost us money or if it's just like as soon as you reach us you can just unlock it, so we'll find that out. Anything of interest? We got a pulse. Could go for that. Could go for the UMX. Let's see. Kind of tempted on that pulse. Could do another Harmonia. 2005. Not a lot of meat on the bone. Oh, it's 37% drivable, so we'd be spending a little bit more than what we even did last time. Oops, let's see. Let's see this pulse. Let's see. Treated, 59% drivable. Ooh, I like that. White, hatchback, 41,000. You know what? Let's go for it. I believe it's not far from the junkyard either, so if there is a part that's really bad, we might get lucky. Everything's fine. How are you? Yeah, this game is definitely something where I feel like people can easily just kind of zone out to it. They can really just focus in on individual cars if they want to, if they don't really want to focus in on the business aspect right away. And what I mean by the business aspect is like trying to grind to get to upgrades and trying to grind to get to unlocking, just different things, or trying to grind to get enough money to get that really high-end car. You can just get cars and flip them. You can do as many as you want, really. It's up to you to kind of pick the pacing, which I like. Boom. Hi, madam. Yeah, you know what? Let's go 7,500. Okay, let's go 7850. You know, okay. That works for me. Let's go. Under 8K. I feel like I should be concerned. If she's partying that hard for selling this car, I should be concerned. Good. I finally got rid of that piece of crap. Uh-oh. That's why she was happy. She can't get it out of here. Oh, this is not good. Well, if we keep going in this direction, maybe eventually we'll break free. Aha. Yeah, unfortunately, cars on even the slightest incline have issues. Or if there's a slight height differential, vehicles have a really hard time in this game trying to get over it for whatever reason. It could potentially be something on the back end with the coding where the back end is saying like, oh, like above this, the vehicle might not be able to go over it kind of thing. Maybe they haven't really tweaked that specific programming where a vehicle can change sort of verticality based on the height of different objects and exactly what it can go over. Alright, let's grab some fuel real quick. We've gotten lucky so far, but I don't want to push my luck. Luckily, in the game, they do have an emergency refuel, but it is more expensive. Excuse me, pardon me. That was totally not a red light. By the way, I don't drive like this in real life. Boom. Nice and full, ready to rock and roll. Ready to get hit? Yep. Oh, nice. Still kind of got hit, but better than the previous one. Oh, actually. Okay, I guess we're going this way. I totally was not even trying to do that. The car just spun and kept going. Time to get you all sudsy. All I can think about still is Mr. Freeze. Okay, everybody chill. And yes, I know there was a Mr. Freeze before Arnold, of course, but still, I don't know. I'd still go to the Arnold one. It was just fun when I was a kid. I did really like the Batman movies. Loved the Ninja Turtle movies, oh my god. I watched all of those live action films. I can't get behind the animated ones. I'm sure they're good. I watched the animated cartoon, but when it comes to the films, like, The ones that stand out to me are the live action, people in suits doing the work, and it looking still really cool. But unfortunately, they don't want to put out the money for that. They'd rather do CGI or whatever else. It's just like, ugh. Stop it. You had a good thing. Let's get out our handy dandy. Well, you know what? Let's do the bodywork first. Luckily, not a lot. Oh, hi. Okay, we are up close and personal. There is something right behind my butt, evidently. Oh, yeah. There we go. Character's like, I like car. Oh, that's nice. Do you really like car, or are you just saying that? There we go. Yeah, this doesn't need a lot of body work either, which is great. At the first car we had, there was so much body work. You know, in a way, there's like a value add-on here where, you know, at the start, you get some crappy cars, so you have to do more work to them. But as you get higher up, you're having to do less work because they're just nicer cars, which is cool. You have to pay more for them, but at that point, hopefully that's okay because you're making the money anyway. Because already almost level 3, and it's like, at first I was concerned, I'm like, oh man, is this going to feel super redundant and stuff like that? But it's going by quicker because we're just getting better quality cars. And we're not even rep 3 yet, so I'm like, okay, that's actually pretty cool. I'll take that. Yeah, we could choose to get the crappy cars and do all the work if we want to, but it's nice not to have to do it all the time. Alright, let's get the scanner out and just scan this puppy. Ooh, boy. Okay, that right rear disc. So basically brakes, shock absorber. Everything else is actually pretty okay. Even the clips are pretty good. I could change them out if I really wanted to. I could do like the left side. But yeah, okay, so we could look at a battery, we could look at a shock absorber, and we could look at brakes. I feel like that's pretty common. If anything is wear and tear on a newer car, it's usually the brakes. Because either A, people just don't know how to brake properly, or 2... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I keep forgetting. There we go. But yeah, it's either they just don't know how to brake properly, or you're just in a place where there's just a lot of traffic. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and sleep. The shop is going to be closed. It's 2 a.m., so that would make sense. Nope, not the bathroom. Especially not that bathroom. Things that I think died in that bathroom. Went the longest way around. Alright, there we go. Actually, one thing I noticed, by the way, is after you clean a car, the cleanliness of the body and stuff like that does end up decreasing over time. Because our car, we did wash. It was the first vehicle we ever washed. And I noticed that it was getting dirty again. It went from 100% down to like 90-something percent. Crap. Everything's fine. Yeah, sometimes I assume that the AI are going to stop quicker than they actually do. So it's the... no, it's this way? Yeah, there we go. You know, they must have had a blast making that sign. You know, the crazy thing is, down in the South, I've seen signs like this with cars on them. There was actually one for, it was a company that did work on like Mack trucks and stuff. So they legit have a Mack truck on their signpost. I was like, oh, and it lit up and everything too. Okay, so 37, 31. Oh, 49, that's something. That's better than what we have right now. Okay, what else? Let's see. Yeah, we could switch out that right rear for the one we just bought. Shock absorber. 10%. 34. 31 is slightly better, but not really worth spending the money on then at that point. Yeah, battery's a body equivalent. Okay. Well, we got the one item. Alright, I'm off-roading. I don't have the patience. Like a Mad Max movie over here. Fuel la 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 la. Ooh, the turning though. Well, I think that was just because of the speed I was traveling at for this car. Alright, show me the Carfax. We have one disc brake. We could get another one. And then shock absorber. Let's see how much those are. 200? Sure, I'll do that. Okay, I'll change out one of the brakes. One of the discs. What else? So we have that. We have that. We have that. We could switch out the clips as well, at least on the left front and the left rear. Could get a new battery. How much is a battery? $300? Alright, I'll go for that, and that'll be it. This was supposed to be a quick flip. But then I'm like, well, but we could upgrade this, we could upgrade this. Nice. I don't know how I avoided that, but I'll take it. Okay, Z for report, so left front. Yeah, so both the clip and the disc can be removed. Right, left. Alright, so disc and clip for this one. Which, honestly, this is the most time-consuming part. Everything else is really quick. And I wouldn't even say this is time-consuming for the most part. I'm pretty sure we can sell parts at the shop as well. Or even at the junkyard, maybe. So it looks like we can delete them if we really wanted to, or discard them, but if you could sell them for a little bit of cash, why not? At least in the beginning. Nice, okay. We have the battery to switch out. Then right rear. Actually, the clip here is fine at 66%. I'm not sweating that. So right rear. Oops, not what I meant to do. I also really like the fact that you can see the durability of each part in this view. That's really nice to have. Do that. Actually, you know what? We'll throw on the 69%. Oh, we have 77? Let's throw that on there. Okay, then next will be the battery, and we should be good. Battery, where art thou? Let's see, we have radiator, battery. There we go. Let's assemble. But wait, there's more screwing. Lots more screwing. Come on. Battery. I want to work on battery. What is going on? Hello? I would like to assemble you. Oh, again, the view from disassemble, so I guess that's something. For some reason, when I was having assemble active, it just wasn't wanting to work with it. Okay, there we go. Nice. Value has increased. It even tells you. I love that. Let's get those glam photos going. A la 1990s Olin Mills. If you know, you know. Market value 10K. So we could go up to 13. And hopefully this will get us to 3. Fingers crossed. Come on down. We got a white NGD Pulse. Comes with a free lap dance. Huh? Anyone? No one? You, sir, look like you need a car. No. You, madam, look like you need a car. No? Okay, well. We're open, right? Yeah, okay. Always good to double check, because, you know, sometimes. Hello, fine sir. You look like you need a fine car. This car is definitely fine. It's fierce, intuitive, nice, and eclectic.
All right.
He's very excited. Ooh, actually, that's like right at market price almost. Holy cow. Okay. Well, let's still get. Let's still be hard to get.
No. No.
Okay, let's go.
Oh,
11.
hell no.
750. Oh, nice. We got over market price for it now. Cool. I'll take it. Bam, baby.
Okay.
We're on the right
okay.
path, kid.
Good.
But I think it's
good,
time
good.
to step up our game. Check the PC for some upgrades we can make to the business.
All right, let's close so we stop getting people coming in looking at the parking spots. Office and mechanical station cleaned up. Storage expansion. Okay, it does cost money. 3 grand, which we have. We have 18K. That's awesome. Baby's first 18K. Look at that. That little weird Nirvana? Timu Nirvana? Ah, kid, forgot to tell you. Check the workshop. I left you a tool there that might come in handy for odometers. Just don't brag around town about what you're doing with it. Okay. Uh-oh. Odometer manipulator. Oh, that's terrible. Legit, we're just gonna lower the odometer on a vehicle and... Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, let's see. Oh, yeah, it was cleaned up a bit. Some things are cleared out, like that basketball's gone. I think there was like a pizza box or something here. Yeah. Okay, things cleaned up a bit more. Yeah, alright. Let's real quick over here. Potentially better-ish. Oh, that's interesting. The gate on this is down. I thought it was up originally. Maybe not. Maybe... Oh, I was thinking of this one, I think. Warehouse. Use the warehouse to free up space in your inventory. Approach the shelf and interact with it to open the management panel. Employees can also use the storage to perform their tasks. Oh, interesting. Okay. Clearly, I was not in here earlier, so... So all the lower end stuff we could dump in here. Either keep it or just sell it later. So interesting, this game not only lets you make decisions on what you want to repair and everything else, and what kind of cars that you end up selling and stuff, but it also lets you choose whether you want to be super shady or not. So that's definitely interesting. Any new cars open up to us? Not seeing it yet. I think the Agretto is the latest one. So yeah, nothing quite new yet. Let me look at upgrades again though real quick actually. And we could still get a loan too from the bank if we really wanted to. So for 3 we need Reputation 7. Reputation 5. Reputation 4. Oh, that'll be nice. Large touchless car wash station, waxing mode, and polishing mode. Oh, wow. We get that pretty quick. I like that, though. I like that we can finally get polishing and stuff and waxing. What about the body shop? Elise 4. Office level 2. Standalone workstation, new electrical tools. Wow. So Rep 4 is really where it's at. Like, you're going to feel a big boost in what you can do at Rep 4, which is pretty nice. And that'll probably take maybe 2-3 cars, I'm assuming, to get to Rep 4. So very exciting. Well, that is what we're going to aim for then in the next episode. But thank you very much for joining me for Car Dealer Simulator here on Simulated Mind. Let me know your thoughts on this game. Are you excited for its official release? Are you going to jump in? Take care of yourselves and each other, and I look forward to hanging out with you in the next one.